U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg says that the pipeline hack shows the critical nature of our infrastructure. He is going to be in Atlanta on Friday to talk about the plans to rebuild and modernize our roads and power supplies. The secretary says that the plans will bring millions of jobs to the United States.